Hi everyone and welcome to the channel, Red Queen Tarot. This is going to be a pick a card for what doors are opening for you at this time. We just went through the 1111 portal, the gateway. So we might have some options being brought before us at this time. What opportunities can we expect to come your way? We'll have two piles. Pile number 1 will be on the left, pile number 2 on the right. What opportunities or doorways are opening for us at this time? All right. So take your time to reflect on each pile, see which one resonates for you. Take your time, pause the video if you need to, but I'll put timestamps down below. And we will begin with pile number 1. Okay, pile number 1. Your archetype card we have is the Shadow. Okay, number 28. Alright, so the unspeakable, the unwelcome, the denied. Although every card in this archetype deck has a shadow potential, this card asks us to delve into the qualities of the shadow itself. We often think that the shadow can be purified, illuminated, and made right through effort and achievement. However, it is typically the case that our lofty pursuit of ascension and perfection is the very source of shadow material itself. By rejecting parts of ourselves we begin to separate from the whole. Rather than getting to know the qualities and content of our shadow, we busy ourselves with avoiding its presence. This is denial. When this card appears, it is time to take inventory of those things you've been denying. When the mind responds with no, anything but that, you are touching the shadow. Find support for this deep inner work and move toward the shadow with patience and compassion, revealing unconscious aspects of the self and the world. In the shadow of the gods are the very gods themselves. Reflect on this statement by James Hillman in A Blue Fire. What do you despise about yourself? By answering, you move towards shadow. Contemplate the following scientific observation. The closer an object, a person, place, or community is to the light, the longer the shadow it casts. Okay. So this could be an opportunity for some of you to do shadow work, to explore the shadow. What parts of yourself have you been neglecting, denying, or not wanting to address or look at? So this could be a time and an opportunity to confront those issues within yourself, remove some serious emotional blockages that might come along with the process of shadow work. But that's ultimately going to be for your highest good, to help you purge, cleanse, release old negative energies. We did just go through a massive lunar eclipse, and that's the process of the earth's shadow being cast upon the moon, obscuring the light, blocking out the feminine intuitive principle temporarily. So this is urging you to reconnect with that side of yourself. And let's see what your tarot cards have for you. The Ten of Air. Okay, yeah. This is the end of a cycle. The Ten of Swords, completion. It's release. It's also letting go. The Messenger of Water. So that is the Knight of Cups. And the Five of Wands. Five of Fire. Okay, so the Knight of Cups is healing energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have a Scorpio new moon coming up November 23rd in sidereal astrology. Could be a message coming in around that time. It has to do with healing, though, especially with the Ten of Swords there as well. This could be a therapist you're going to talk to or work with. Might have a mentor that you connect with, a good friend even, someone who you can share these struggles with. And that's what the Five of Fire is too. It's a struggle within. It's competing with yourself or wrestling with these ideas that may have been burdening you for a long time. But now this is urging you that it's a perfect time to finish cleansing, releasing, and transmuting that shadow into something beautiful. Because the next card that follows the Five of Air is the Six of Air. It's the card of victory, success, overcoming adversity. Okay, so the opportunity here is to cleanse and release and heal. Okay, is there any further clarification for pile 1 about this process? All right, these 3 cards came out together, so we'll see. Projections, that's the 7 of Cups. Could be illusions. You might have been putting on a front for people, and now that mask is falling away. It's like something you don't resonate with anymore. Whatever persona that you have built up, or whatever identity that you've constructed for yourself that you've been putting out into the world, it doesn't resonate with your soul anymore. There's something inauthentic about it. So this is telling you to take the mask off, stop, and also stop projecting your problems onto other people because of something that happened years ago that you've suppressed. If you had, say, a poor relationship with one of your parents, and now you're in an adult relationship with another being, and because of the pain they inflicted on you when you were younger, now you're taking it out on your partner. So that's something to be aware of, that this is not authentic to who you are. This is not your pain. This is somebody else's pain that's been imprinted on your soul, and it's time to release that. Next to that, we have experiencing, the 3 of Wands, 3 of Fire. Okay. And it almost looks like she's on fire. She's surrounded by these red and orange leaves, but it almost looks like the tree itself is burning. And she's kind of engulfed in flames. It feels like a cleansing by fire or a purging. You could write down the things that you're wanting to release and burn them afterwards, give them over to the universe to be transmuted, to be released from your life. But it's an experience. It is a trial by fire. It's being forged in fire. These metals that combine to make an alloy, they are done so only with the application of heat and pressure, like a diamond is formed through heat and pressure. But it's an experience that you're having. It's not negative or positive, but it's something that your soul is undergoing in order to shift, in order to change form from where it was. Okay, next we have innocence. Okay, yeah. This is the Sun card, number 19, Major Arcana in a regular tarot. This is the Osho Zen Tarot. But I equate that with, of course, innocence in childhood. And like I said, some of these could be childhood wounds that you're working with. But it feels like at the conclusion of this purging process, you're at peace with it afterwards. You're able to let it go. Things feel calm, and balance is restored by the end of it. Do we have any? Do a mystical wisdom oracle for you here. Okay, well, a couple of them fell down. I'll honor that. Let's see, the first one that's face up for us is Unicorn. Invite serendipity. And then the other one is Opportunity Knocks. Go for it. Okay, so I feel a strong connection with this Knight of Cups. That's the opportunity. If somebody's offering, lending you an ear or a shoulder to cry on, this is maybe something that you did not expect, or somebody you never thought you would meet, but they have incredible healing potential for you, and this is your opportunity to connect with that being and let go, in order to stop recycling these old patterns that you may have had in your relationships. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else for pile 1. Let's get an Angels and Ancestors card, and we'll wrap this up. All right, so Archangel Raphael, Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. The green has to do with the heart chakra, healing of the heart chakra. Be open, to receiving counseling, to be receiving wisdom, maybe from somebody else who has gone through the same process. But there's healing support available for you here. Okay, pile 1, I wish you all the best luck with that process. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this and you embrace this opportunity to get some real clearing and healing done for yourself. It's only going to benefit everybody else around you. Thanks again, and if you want to stay tuned for pile 2, I'll begin it shortly. Thanks. All right, pile 2, welcome to your reading. We have the Shapeshifter, number 15. Okay, I don't think I've ever gotten this card before. Very colorful. The trickster, the elusive, the formless, the shapeshifter has a love of theater, games, and trickery. Its energy appears as one thing, only to reveal a more complex story below the surface. The shapeshifter is within all of us to some degree. It is the side of ourselves that is slippery, non-committal, and experimental, and longs to dismiss the rules. We need its energy to adapt to the ever-changing landscape of our existence. When the shapeshifter card appears, it's important to imagine you are looking at life through a kaleidoscope rather than a single focus lens. At any moment the scene may shift, revealing a more enchanting vision than you imagine. Be wary, though, as the allure of the kaleidoscope can leave you exhausted and yearning for solid ground. Dancing long-term with the shapeshifter requires a central pillar of integrity that links us back to our center. Vibrant, adaptive, and humorous, or, in its dark aspect, charlatan, people-pleasing, and trickery. The shapeshifter is related to the mask. Notice if these cards come up together in one reading. If so, if you're in realm of heavy theater, illusion, possibly deception. The ultimate shapeshifter works undercover in service of the greater good. The diminished shapeshifter becomes a people pleaser. So maybe having to do with like a chameleon, being able to fit in any circumstance and kind of use it to your advantage, being able to blend in with the situation. Work and go with the ebb and flow of the energy, being able to read a room. Some of you might be stepping into this power of adaptability. Next to that, we have the Eight of Fire, Eight of Wands, fast-moving communication, passionate messages, Queen of Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, strength, stability, and material success, and the Five of Water. Okay. So I think with the shapeshifter energy here, some of you are being given the opportunity to let go of any fear or doubt or lack or loss in your past with the Five of Water, to let that go. And a lot of you are embracing this energy of change with the Eight of Wands. That's Mercury and Sagittarius. That's fast-moving energy and being able to kind of keep up with the pace, go with the flow, and not get lost in any of the emotional news or rhetoric or propaganda or whatever's going around. It's like your ability to stay grounded, and they mentioned a strong central pillar to return to yourself, and you have that established in the Queen of Earth. There's nothing that's going to move you from your principle, and you have the power then to embrace this passionate, fast-moving energy and use it to your advantage. So let's see if I can get some clarity for pile number 2. This opportunity for them. It's like you're going to have to strike when the iron's hot, though, jumping on board to avoid feeling like you missed out. Don't, FOMO into a situation, of course. I'm not advocating that, but knowing when it's in alignment with you, when that opportunity comes along, knowing that that's the one you need to jump on. And then underneath this deck, we have transformation. So whatever decision it is that you take charge of is going to completely change your life. We have shape-shifting and transformation. So changing forms. Some of you are physically changing your reality, your body, your health. But there's this Five of Water. That's an energy of the past. This is moving forward quickly in the Eight of Wands. Okay, we have intensity. Yeah, that's the Knight of Wands now. Very fast-moving communication. Somebody coming in unexpectedly with an offer. Nothingness, number 5. Number 5 is typically the Hierophant of the major arcana, but this is like the void. To me, this is like the world is your oyster. You have infinite possibility to play with. Taking something shapeless, as in the shapeshifter, and forming it into something physical in this reality. that is, you have that ability by, again, remaining centered and grounded and not being affected or pushed either way. But you have to be the one to make the decision. You take control of the situation and form it into the reality that you want to see take shape. All right. And then finally, silence, number 17. This is the star card in the typical major arcana. So that is destiny, really. Silence and nothingness. There's this state of zen kind of that you're tapped into by staying a calm, centered pillar, not being pushed left or right, by staying firm and in silence with yourself. There's just nothing that's moving you. You're the one making the moves. You're the one changing the world around you. The world is not changing you. Okay, so with this Queen of Earth energy here, I have to get this card real quick. Goddess Guidance energy for us. All right, what is it? What situation are we taking control of here? All right. And this, yeah, okay. Sarasvati, the arts, express yourself through creative activities. Yeah, the fire is creativity. That's passion. Some of you might be performing on stage. Again, be given an opportunity or an invitation to perform or display your art. Prosperity, abundatia, the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Yeah, absolutely. As the Queen of Earth, somebody, not everybody, you could be offered a record deal or something that crazy and extreme. But this is what you're manifesting. Prosperity in the arts. Or you could be just selling your art. Some of you could be making pottery, for example. And that's what's bringing you this transformation. You're being able to adapt your hobby becomes your means of income. There's a strong feeling of receiving here. The void, the womb, infinite possibility. Staying silent and still, and that's when the opportunity will come for you. Sky Father, trust in the unknown. Yeah. So there's no controlling when or where this opportunity is going to show up. You just have to be ready when it does. And be ready to change and adapt quickly as the energy comes in for you. Okay. I'm going to grab a couple Making Magic cards. I didn't do this for pile 1, but it's all right. Everybody's different. Perseverance, the motivation to keep going despite the odds. Okay, so maybe where there had been setbacks in the past with the Five of Cups, it only helped you push forward better. Safe and happy travel, protection from harm while journeying. Yeah, some of you might, like I said, get an invitation to travel, to perform, to display something that's uniquely you. And then we have wishes come true, rapid achievement of your dreams and wishes. Yeah, with the intensity, the Knight of Wands, rapid movement, and also the Eight of Wands. You're seeing quick and rapid transformation of, for some of you, your career, successful career, a happy working environment, pay rises, and promotions. All right. One more card for you all from our Mystical Wisdom Oracle. Dove, take a leap of faith. Beautiful. All right. That's great. I think that sums it up nicely. You have faith, and to take a leap, you have the power to change your life, the power to transform. Seize the moment, seize the opportunity when it comes for you. And underneath the deck, I have go with the flow, let things happen. That's right. Wait in silence, wait in peace, and be the magnet. Let this reality be attracted to you by being your most authentic self and not being afraid to put that on display. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in, Pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye.